Donna put the last plate into the cupboard and slammed the door so that the dishes rattled on the shelf. "It isn't fair," she grumbled. "I'm always either working or having to play with the children. I wish I were the only child in our family like Jane is in hers." "You are the only Donna I have," Mother said. "I often thank God for you and that you are such a big help to me. But I can never do just what I want to. Jane can do just as she pleases most of the time." A thoughtful smile crossed Mother's face. "Very well," she said. "Tomorrow will be your special day. You may pretend you are Jane and play alone all day." "Oh, goody!" shouted Donna. "That will be dandy!" And she skipped right off to bed. The next morning when Donna awoke, the sun was already high in the sky and a robin was singing in a maple tree outside her window. Quickly she bounced out of bed. "I won't waste my dandy day sleeping," she told herself. The rest of the family had already eaten. Donna gulped her breakfast and then slipped right outside to play. What fun it was to do nothing in the kitchen. The lawn seemed very quiet and empty. Donna got a book and curled up on the porch swing to read. After a while she got tired of reading. Just then she heard the twins and Billy laughing behind the house. Slowly she walked back to see what they were doing. Mother was helping them build a farm in the sand pile. "Oh, let me help," cried Donna. "But you don't want to play with the children today," Mother reminded her. Donna turned and walked slowly back to the porch. She heard baby Jerry, who had just wakened from his nap, crying. Donna started in to get him. "Run along and play, dear. I'll take care of Jerry this time," Mother called. Donna tried riding on the red wagon, but riding alone was no fun. After a while Mother came out and put Jerry into the playpen on the porch. She sat down on the swing to read the story of Jonah for Ruth, Rhoda and Billy. Donna sat on the steps to listen. Jerry stretched his chubby arms toward her and cooed. How sweet he looked. Donna got up to take him. Mother glanced up from her book. "Did you forget?" she asked. Donna sat down again. By and by Mother picked up Jerry and went into the house to get lunch. "Let's play church, girls," Donna suggested. "Oh no," answered Ruth and Rhoda in one breath. "We are helping Mother today." Bouncing off the swing, they skipped into the house. After lunch, Donna didn't so much as glance at the dishes. "Come, Billy, and I'll give you a ride on the wagon," she offered. Billy rolled his big blue eyes. "No," he said, "I don't want to ride." Slowly walking back to the sand pile, Donna picked up a red truck and filled it with sand. Suddenly, Billy came racing out. "I want to play now. Go away," he shouted. Donna was shocked. Then she remembered that Billy was only cooperating with her wish not to play with him. She walked back to the porch and plunked onto the swing. By and by she got up and peeked into the kitchen where the twins were drying dishes for Mother. Opening the door softly, she tiptoed right up to Mother. "Mother," she whispered, "please may I help you and play with the children? I'm tired of being Jane." In spite of her wet hands, Mother smiled and drew her close. "Certainly you may, dear." Donna picked up a stack of clean dishes and set them quietly on the shelf. Closing the door, she said, "Now I know why Jane likes to play with my little brothers and sisters when she comes here."